wee bit of on-farm karting. Just cruising along. Your New Year's resolution should be to stop wondering if you're good enough for other people and to start wondering if you're good enough for yourself. Oops, pothole. And the reason I start this video by saying that is because this was supposed to be my New Year's video. I don't think people really understand how much strength it takes to pull yourself out of a dark spot, you know, both physically and mentally, and put that brave face on and, you know, pretend to be happy. So if you've done that today or any other day, I'm proud of you. I mean, you can't pour from an empty glass, so you got to take care of yourself first. You know, if you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, include them. Always remind people of their worth. One small act of kindness could make a big difference. It could mean the world to them. You know, my body sometimes feels sore, and at the moment it's, you know, sore quite a lot for obvious reasons, but it still works. I don't sleep well most nights, but I do wake up to fight another day. My wallet isn't always full, but my stomach is. I don't have all the things I want in life, but I've got everything I need. And I'm thankful because although my life, you know, it's by far from perfect, it's my life and I'm happy. The devil wouldn't be attacking you if there wasn't something valuable inside you. I mean, thieves don't break into empty homes, do they? It's okay to cry when you've got a lot on your mind. The clouds rain when they become heavy. An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. When life is dragging you backwards, you know, through all the difficult times, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So focus and keep aiming. I mean, life comes in waves. You can't predict them and you can't control those waves, but you can learn to surf them. Every person is given two choices in life. Either sit back, sulk and dwell on how unfair life is, or you can try and figure out how to make a bad situation work in your favour. If you get caught masturbating and stop, you're just the guy that got caught and you're a quitter. But if you keep going, then the guy who caught you becomes gay for watching. Success is all about finding the advantage to a negative situation. I mean, if you want what you've never had, do something that you've never done. So maybe stab a guy and take his boat. But I didn't, that was just, you know, that's a thought. I'm not saying do that. Don't wait to reach your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself every step of the way. Sometimes unexpected things happen, and the most important thing is knowing how to turn those problems into solutions. When the photographer can't change a scene, he changes his angle and he changes his lens to capture the best of that scene. So similarly, when you can't change a situation in your life, change your perspective to get the best out of that situation. What do we got going on up here? Come out and find out. Maybe the journey isn't so much about becoming anything. maybe it's about unbecoming everything that isn't really you, so that you can be who you were meant to be in the first place. You feel lonely not because no one cares about you, but when someone you expected to care doesn't care about you at all. Just remember, bent not broken, shaken not shattered, discouraged but not defeated. You know, don't give up on that family member or friend that's isolating themselves. It may look like they're being rude and, you know, cutting themselves out of your life, but out of their own life as well. But the truth is, you know, there's so many reasons as to why people may be doing this. Maybe they're depressed and can't cope. You know, they may need isolation as an act of self-care. Maybe they're just scared that you won't love them anymore. Or, you know, they don't want you to see their dark side. They may feel like no one cares and thinks isolating is what they deserve. Whatever the reason, just, you know, reach out and let people know that you care. You know, it comes back to that simple act of kindness. Oh, he's off. Right, he'll get up here. Yeah, we'll make it happen. What the hell's going on? Yeah, a frog decided one day he was going to climb a tree and reach the very top. All the other frogs shouted at him and said, it's impossible, it can't be done. But that frog climbed the tree and reached the top. How? Because he was deaf, and he thought everyone was encouraging him to reach his goal. Be deaf to negative thoughts if your aim is to reach your goal. Come on, come on. At the end of the day, I just want to be remembered for two things. That I help people, you know, think and put things in perspective, and that I can make people laugh. And if you can forget all the drunken shenanigans, you know, I'd appreciate that. But at the end of it, you know, shame dies when stories are told in safe places. Woohoo! You alright, Charles? Suicide doesn't end the chance of life getting worse. Suicide eliminates the possibilities of it ever getting better. But anyway, that's just, you know, some of my thoughts while I'm, you know, cruising along beside the harvester. But I'll talk to you later on.